But the original Ramsey Lewis Trio didn't need much rehearsal to get the old sounds back. Bass player Eldee Young has his own group now. Drummer Redd Holt runs a performance center for developing artists on the South Side. And Ramsey Lewis is cutting a couple of albums a year with his new trio. But for 5 days in December, Eldee and Redd and Ramsey were going to get together at George's on West Kinsey to make music like they used to make. Ramsey says George's owner, George Bodansky, first suggested a reunion a couple of years ago.
I think one of the things that happened since the first time he mentioned it was there's been so many reunions. You know, Peter, Paul, and Mary, and I don't know how many others that I've noticed. The Temptations, and so it's kind of in the back of my mind anyway. So when he suggested it this time, it felt good. So I called Eldee and Redd, and they said, why not?
Play a little walking thing. Now, let me see. I want to hear how this sounds.
Redd Holt says it was like they were all individually hoping for a reunion show.
It seems like it was just yesterday. It just seemed like it was supposed to be, you know, like, and all of the songs, all the tunes start to come back to you, you know, like you start hearing and say, yeah, you know, you got in the feel of all the tunes, you know. It was really beautiful.
I can recall once being in New York City when the Ramsey Lewis Trio first went there and set them on their ears.
The Ramsey Lewis Trio started playing together in 1953. In 1962, the group appeared on a WTTW TV show, Sid McCoy and Friends. Eldee Young and Redd Holt remember the old days.
We had played together and we had begun to think alike a lot, you know. More than anything else, it was a meeting of the minds on the music.
It was sort of like a marriage. It was a marriage. We were like three brothers, you know, like we thought alike, we did things together, and we rehearsed, we'd sit down, and we just felt the same way, you know. It was a threesome coming together as one.
Their first big hit was The In Crowd, as Redd Holt recalls.
We made it big, what was it, 65? I'm in with the In Crowd. I mean, we were in with the In Crowd, you know, and then we went on to the Hang On Sloopies, and that was it, 1965.
A few months later, the trio had another big hit, Hang On Sloopy. But in just another few months, in 1966, the trio broke up.
Why did you break up in the first place?
We fell out of love.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we started playing together when we were in high school. So we were all 15, 16, 17 years old. And it was about music at the time, because we were in school, no money, except the little coins we made on the weekend. So it was about music. And as long as that was true, it seemed to keep us together, all for one for all. And we got to the point where I think success, coming as it did, it was overwhelming. I mean, we went from comparatively making $5 a week to making $5,000 a week, if you know what I mean, in a matter of weeks. And I don't think we were really prepared. It's another one.
That's right. That's it. Right here.
Before deciding to go through with the reunion shows, the trio gave themselves a test, a 10-minute run-through of some old songs.
We decided that if the music didn't feel good, we wouldn't do it. Because it's been 16 years. But after about 10 or 15 minutes of playing, we said, yeah, let's do it. Good evening. I'd like to welcome you to our concert tonight. Some 16 years ago, I had the pleasure of playing with two of the greatest exponents of jazz in the business. And here, 16 years later, we decided to have some fun and get together for a few days. And fun it was last night. It sure will be the same tonight. We've had just 2 or 3 rehearsals in the last few days, but it's all coming back. I think you'll enjoy it tonight. play, how things would get on the bandstand if we got together again. And I must say, it's great being with Eldee and Redd again. It's a good feeling.
They played the old songs, and they played them like old times, says Eldee Young.
We used to be a fairly high energy group, you know, at the time. And I think we're still kind of a high energy combination. It's still there.
Redd Holt says the breakup was inevitable, but so was a reunion. In Redd's words, the creator just wanted it to happen.
The world needs it. The world needs to look and see us come together, you know, because musicians, entertainers are special. I feel that we're special people. The creator sent us on an assignment here to kind of like bring people together.